I thought tonight, very tough game for us. Not to make any excuses, but anytime you play 4 games in 5 days, starting with Saturday, uh, you kind of lose something as you move along. With the excitement of advancing, fatigue set in. I thought for us tonight, not to take anything away from Western Michigan, they're a really good team. I thought Shane Winnington put his stamp on the game early on, especially throughout the first half. He had 18 and 7. We kind of got him under control in the second half, when Darius Paul had a chance to get a few offensive rebounds, and they made some big shots. For the most part, I'm proud of our guys for advancing in the tournament, winning 2 games. I think Western is a really good team, well-balanced team. And I think moving forward, we just have to get better when we get in these positions to be well prepared for the game and continue to get better.
Questions for Jamel or DeShante?
No, that's Dalen Harrison.
I apologize.
Oh, no worries.
Well, Dalen, you had a really strong offensive, offensive first half. The second half seemed a little more trouble, not just for you, but for the whole team. What was the difference in the first and second half?
Well, I think in the second half, we weren't doing what we were doing in the first half. We were playing together, getting each other open shots first half. And I think second half, we started to force a little bit more shots, and we just didn't make as many.
And in the first half, you guys are pretty well known as a really good defensive team in the league, but not the greatest offensive team. You guys had those 5 3-pointers. Was that something you guys were talking about before the game? Was that something that just was part of the flow tonight?
It was just part of the flow. Drive, kick, open shot. You got to take it. We made it. We made them tonight, and didn't get as many in the second half. So.
Shante?
Yeah.
Is it, you guys playing that, 3 games in 4 days, or whatever it was, do you feel total like in the second half? I mean, did you guys feel that at all, or was it, that something you're not really, you don't notice when you're out there playing through the adrenaline and whatnot?
Honestly, to say we were tired, to me, would just be an excuse. It's been done in the past. Teams have played multiple games in a certain amount of days, so we didn't really look at that as an excuse. It may have been an advantage for Western having a bye, but I think we had our adrenaline pumping. We felt we were in good position to win the game. We just didn't make the right plays at the end.
Shante, normally we count on you for quite a few blocks in a game. It didn't seem like the blocks and alterations were quite there. What did they do that was effective that kept you from getting those block shots?
Well, because we play zone, we pretty much have to back up each other. And I think a lot of times if they get into the high post, it causes me to come up, or, just me wanting to protect one of my other teammates causes them to, drop it down past me, get an easy layup, or just simple breakdowns like that. I don't think it was one factor that caused me to not have as many blocks, but it's just the flow of the game sometimes.
This question is for you guys, I know you haven't sat and thought about it since this is so fresh, but you guys have a good nucleus coming back. What are your thoughts on that, and what you guys, looking ahead to next year? I know it's fresh, this game just ended, but knowing what you do have back, what do you think about that?
I think that, we had 2 of our guys who were sitting out this year here, and, they got to experience it too. And I think, we all felt that this hurt tonight, and, we're all going to work hard and come back next year and try to do something special.
Is there anything to take away just knowing what happened last year in the first round, coming here, making it to Cleveland? Is there any sort of like a silver lining, feeling like you made some improvements? And is there anything to take away from
Me? Oh, well, I mean, it's always you looking to improve. Anytime, for a head coach taking over a program, you look for improvements year to year. Last year, we were 14 and 18. We were the West champs, but 14 and 18, it was the first round loss. This year, it's a 2-game improvement. Getting here, winning 2 postseason games. It's good for our program. It's a step in the right direction. It has something that hadn't been done since 1998. So we're going to continue to build on that. But like I tell these guys, when you have an opportunity to do something, you have to take advantage of it. And just talking about the game tonight, thinking about it here, we had an opportunity where we were up 3 coming out of the timeout, about 6 minutes in the first half, and Derek Thompson missed 2 free throws that would have put us up 5. We came out of the next timeout, J.R. Sims missed 2 free throws. That probably would have put us up 1 or 2. I think that's what changed the game, and once they took the lead, we were never able to gain that lead back. But you just have to take advantage of your opportunities. We're 2 games better than we were a year ago, and I think that's something to build on. These guys had a taste of coming here to Cleveland. I think you have to play on this floor once to get a taste and feel it before you can really win a championship. You got to know each team that has advanced here has touched this floor before and been here. This is our first time, especially having some success here. So we'll build on that. And I think moving forward in the off season, it's very important for our guys to make sure we continue to work hard, get in the weight room, not to make excuses, but, I mean, the foul differential tonight was unbelievable. Shooting 29 free throws for them, and we shooting 11, and we play zone, and they're a man-to-man physical team. Just doesn't add up. But that's not an excuse. We just will have to, match the physicality of all teams next year and put pressure on the officials on our end to blow the whistle because it was a big differential, and I think that affected us tonight.
Anything else for student athletes?
Well, Jalen, successful shooting the ball from 3 in the first half, but in the second half, for the first 10 minutes, maybe more, as a team, you only took 2 attempts from 3. Was that something Lester took away from you, or just something that happened?
Well, I think they did a good job defending it for the most part, but we didn't really help each other get those threes in the second half. In the first half, we drive, draw a defender, kick it, and get open 3, and we didn't really do that in the second half.
Let you guys go back to the locker room. The coach, you want to stay for a few minutes?
Yeah, if anybody has anything.
Seemed like Hutchinson did a lockdown job on Derek at times. He had a hard time getting the stroke. It's been in Sims too. Seemed like they kind of were gassed tonight. I don't want to harp on that, but it seemed like they put such effort in the last few games. Just tonight, the shots just weren't there.
Yeah, I think Hutchinson did a pretty good job. He's a pretty good defender, and he's 6'7". Those guys are 6'3". Those guys were a little tired, and then we settled for jump shots. But to go back to your last question, I thought it was very good in the first half. We were able to impede their defense with penetration off screens, and then the second half, I think they made adjustments and started to switch ball screens where we couldn't get into the lane for kick-out threes. Some of that because we are tired and fatigued, and anytime, again, you play 4 games in a 5 or 6 day span, it's tough. But because of the fatigue, it hurt us. But I don't want to take any credit away from Western Michigan. Those guys are good. They were the West champs. They play hard. They play physical. They're well coached. They came in with a game plan, and they executed. So they deserve to move on. Moving forward, for my guys, to see the importance of getting a bye. If we just win a game at Central Michigan, we become the 5 seed, and we have a bye. It's like it's a thin line. But they were able to see how not having a bye affected us tonight and how those guys had a lot of energy. And at the end of the game in the second half, they were able to continue to compete at a high level where we kind of wilted a little bit because we were fatigued. But that's a really good basketball team, and they'll have a chance to advance against a good Ohio team. I'm looking forward to watching that game tomorrow.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thanks.